What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, man, Cartoon. 5'3". What? Leader of the what? Leader of the Foundation Nation, man. Y'all know me, and I know y'all. Anyway, man, look, it's story time. Back to the lesson at hand, man. Back to the lesson at hand. Man, listen, we gonna get right to it, man. This is a story, man, about a white boy. About a white boy. Now, let me show you something. In Alabama prison system, white dudes are like second-class citizens because they so outnumbered. Only because they so outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? If the numbers was even, I don't know. But now, of course, like I tell you, Alabama prison system, 75% black. The other percent, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I would say all white, but now, within the last probably maybe 10 years, you've been having Hispanics come up in there. But anyway, it's just in Alabama prison, man, white dudes are looked at. Put it like this here. You'll pick up the mentality that all white guys in Alabama prison are gay until proven not. Now, I know, what I'm saying? No disrespect to the white guys that's out there that's listening to this, but I'm just giving it to you in the raw on the mentality within the Alabama prison system. You know what I'm saying? 85% of all the gay people in there are white boys because the brothers prey on them. You feel what I'm saying? Now, like I say, as far as gang goes, you got the ABs, which means Aryan Brotherhood, and you got the SBs, which means Southern Brotherhood. Now, if you come up under one of their banners, you're not gonna see them as, they not gonna get turned out. Because them ABs and them SBs, you're gonna have to go to war with them. You're gonna have to go to war with them. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in rides with them. And they done got out for their grits. They done got out for their grits and gravy. You know what I'm saying? But now, unless you come up under one of they banners, one of those two banners, you fair game, homie. You fair game. And see, the brothers in there are so predatory that when a white boy come in, especially in the max camp, now I'm talking about coming to the maximum security prisons, when they come through the door, half the time they don't even get a chance to make it to the other white boys, to the ABs or the SBs. You know what I'm saying? Because what the ABs and the SBs in the Alabama prison system do, they sit back. White boy come in, they sit back and watch. They go watch. They want to peep and see, what he about, what he look like, what he talking about. Will he get down? Even if he don't think he has no backup, will he get down? So they go through all their little things. Like I say, then they got the little situation with the heart checks and all that. But anyway, to the lesson at hand, I was in prison years ago. This was back in the 90s, and when I first came to Alabama prison in the 90s, I was in a prison called St. Clair, maximum security prison. Now in this prison, I ran across a white boy. I'm gonna use his real name. White boy named 19. Now anybody that knew 19, they knew he was a cool dude. Now we called him 19 because he had a 19 on his back arm, a 1 and a 9, a 1 and a 9, 19. And I got to know him through softball. This dude was one of the hardest softball players, man, I ever seen. When I was out there doing time in Alabama, they big on sports, especially softball. So he went to college on the streets, and he played baseball for the University of Alabama. If I can remember right, man, 19 was from a place called Jasper, Walker County. Now it's a lot of people that's right here in Alabama. They know what Walker County is. Walker County is the county right outside Birmingham. Now, Birmingham is Jefferson County. Walker County is right next to it. Bang! So it's so close that a lot of dudes that go to jail from Walker County, mainly they're going to go to jail from a town within Walker County called Jasper. Now, a lot of them dudes, they'll say they from Birmingham. That's just how close it is. You know what I'm saying? About a 20, 25-minute drive. But anyway, they right there. Now, I'm going to tell you. Y'all, now the people that are from Alabama, that's from this area, y'all know what's happening. But for y'all out of state, man, I'm going to tell you, Jasper, Alabama got the prettiest women in the whole state of Alabama. And the reason why they got that is because it's the home of the mixed breeds. Jasper is one of them towns in Alabama where the blacks and the whites have intermixed so much that the majority of people you see there are mixed breeds. You got some bad half and half women out there, homie. You know what I'm saying? They tough, they bad. And then blacks and whites out there grew up hand in hand to the point to where all the white people out there, they act like they black. Yeah, of course. Now you got your hillbillies. You got your hillbillies. But the majority of whites in Jasper, they act black because they come up hand in hand with the blacks. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's a cold scene, man. I done talked to a few white girls from out that way. And man, I'm talking about when they open it, you'll see them like, dang, it's a bad white girl. But when they open their mouth, you be like, huh? Boy, you swear up and down. They from the projects in L.A. You swore up and down, boy. I'm talking about they like, and they be popping it too. And they about that life. Ain't got much game. Ain't nothing slow about them, period. Got much game, homie. For real. I used to go out there all the time. I had a homie lived out there. But anyway, back to the story about 19, man. 19, that's where he was from. Now, some of the hardest fighting white boys in the Alabama prison system come from right there in Walker County. They call it Dub C because it's a W Walker C County. They say when you run across where you from, I'm from Dub C. They let you know they from the Walker County area. The Walker County area. So now you know that 9 times out of 10, this white boy right here bumping like good gas. Because like I say, they grow up hand in hand with the blacks out there, so they had to grow up getting down. You know what I'm saying? They got to grow up fighting. They bought their life. For real. Hard fight white boys out of Walker County, man. But anyway, so now this where 19 was from. When I met 19, he was a young kid, man. I forget what he messed up his whole college career and all that. Tall, you know what I'm saying? Tall, he was tall. When I seen him years later, he had got a little bit bigger because he ended up going home and coming back. But 19 was, 19 was about 6'2", 6'3", something like that. Like I said, athletic. He didn't have one of them regular little tall white boy bodies. You know what I'm saying? Cut up like, he's an athlete. From the streets, in prison, lift weights, jog, play sports, the whole hookup. So, a lot of times, if some of your hardest fighters be them athletes, dudes that, that be athletic, run, jump, flip, they got that hand-eye coordination. Them should be some of your hardest fighters, no matter what race, creed, or color, But anyway, so, here it is. We was on the same baseball team for a couple of years until I end up, messing up, I don't know if he went home or transferred or if I messed up and got transferred. I don't know. But we was on the same team for a couple of years together, man. And he was a cool dude. Wasn't nothing gay about him. Wasn't none of that. He was just one of them, a unicorn, just a cool dude. Anyway, I end up not seeing him. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if he went home, transferred, or if I messed up and transferred or whatever. But now I don't see him again till deep off into the 2000s. Like I ran into him again now this was in the 90s when we was in this prison, the first that I was telling you about. I don't see 19 again till 2017. I don't see 19 again, man, till 2017. I bumped into him in a prison called Limestone. Limestone is a real big prison, real big. It's the biggest prison in the whole state of Alabama, huge. But now the program, it wasn't a max camp at the time, but they flipped it and they end up making a maximum security prison. But now Limestone was a place at one time where everybody used to try to get to because it was so big and they had so much stuff. But now the administration had flipped over and it was horror. It was a pure, man, look. Whew. Man, I told y'all the story about how I faked a heart attack and fell out on the ground because I did not want to go to Limestone. Man, Limestone was a place they sent you to for straight up punishment. Wasn't no cell phones. Even though I don't do drugs, wasn't no drugs there for the people who did it. And it was snitch capital. It was the snitch capital of the Alabama prison system. Boy, they going to tell everything they know. Boy, they going to tell it. It's different now because the old administration that was there, it's gone. And the whole new administration. And then they flipped it over to a maximum security and brought in a lot of maximum security life withouters that were never going home and all that. So now the prison wide open. But anyway, I bumped into him again in 2017. And he, you know what I'm saying, he was a little bit older. I'm like, man, what's up, 19? Cool, cool. We end up, and like Limestone is big on sports, big on all the sports. I used to play soccer every day. Man, I used to have my big stupid butt out there, man, up and down that soccer field while I was in shape. The police used to, because police stand all around the yard, they used to trip on me because they used to be like, dang, man. They said, man, that big tune out there, man, running with them little Mexicans. Yeah, that's big tune out there running with them Mexicans, man. And the little Mexicans, they used to trip out. Cause man, as big as I was, man, I'm running like a big dog. Man, I've been a pure athlete all my life. I told y'all, what I'm saying? I told y'all, about my football scholarships. I messed them up coming to jail. But anyway, man, I used to be out there running with them, man, getting my exercise in. Play, football, soccer, softball, basketball. I told y'all what happened when I tried to play that volleyball, man. Man, that ball smacked me in my face, and that was it. You're out. I'm going, I'm gonna leave that, what they call it, when they hit the sock, no, when they hit the ball over that, volleyball. Man, I tried to play that volleyball one time, man. I did a story on that, but man, that volleyball hit me in my face. No sirree, Bob. Y'all can have this. I left that to the white boys and the one or two brothers that was over there with them. I'm gone. But anyway, man, during softball season, man, look, hey, it was serious, man. Man, everybody named mama from the ward on down was betting with that softball. Man, I put me a team together called the White Sox. We was bad. But the team, though, my team, man, we had us a team called the Texas Rangers. We was the Rangers. Man, we was bad. Man, I'm a cold recruiter because I was so invested into the prison sports. I used to spend my money on it. A bunch of other people spent their money on it too. Man, we be going around buying players off of teams because you had trade day. You had all that. Man, I'm swift with the gift of gab. Man, I'm offering dude cards of cigarettes. They ain't going to get the whole card, but I was going to give them some. Enticing dudes all in their ear like, man, you don't want to play over there with that team and that, it used to go down like that. Real serious, man. I'm talking about the police used to come out and watch, man, them softball games didn't play. We got down. Man, I played hind catcher, man. I was a bad man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was like, man, Toon, you just toot your horn. Believe you me, man. Believe you me. If it's anybody out there that was in St. Clair with me, West Jefferson with me, or Limestone with me when we used to play that softball and y'all seen me, man, I was a killer at that plate. Dudes didn't try me at home plate. Man, dudes didn't try me at home plate, man, because I can catch. Man, I tell them, dude, man, the outfield, try me then. Try me. From third base, come on home then. Come on home. Man, I had some outfielders, man. Man, they had a rocket. They had a cannon for an arm. And that ball be coming. Boy, look, I'll post up sideways with that glove out. I'm looking at you coming. And I used to tell my players, man, put it in the dirt. Put it wherever you want to. Just don't put it so high up in the air where to make me have to jump and come off my feet because dudes will slide up under me and they'll flip me. They want to hurt me too. They'll slide and you'll flip a person. Or don't throw it too far to the left or right where it's going to take me out the plate. You know, most high catchers, they got to have the ball come right there to them to catch it. Man, no, put it in the dirt. I used to tell them, put it in the dirt. And sometimes dudes throwing the ball, whew, and it won't make it all the way to me. It might bounce at the pitcher's mound or bounce right over the top of second base. But the pitcher, no, don't touch it. Or if it's coming from the outfield on the ground, y'all move, because I can get that ball. I'm going to scoop it up. And I used to do what called wipe you down. Because when I catch it, I'm going to wipe you down, boy. I was a bad man. But anyway, love that sports, man, all my life. 19 was bad. This dude was a bad. Look, when he come up to bat, it was almost an automatic home run. A lot of time we are walking. Just walk him. Put him on base. Put him on base. Put him on base. Put him on base, man. Bad dude, man. Bad dude, man. He was, hit the ball, catch the ball, throw the ball. He was a demon out there, boy. They paid him big money. He had a whole Walker County team. And them white boys was bad. Them white boys can play some baseball, man, some softball. They can play it, boy. But anyway, back to the lesson at hand. Man, look, 19 get into it one day. Now, 19 wasn't disrespectful. He didn't bother nobody. He didn't mess with nobody. He didn't go out his way. You know what I'm saying? But he was the type, you wasn't finna mess with him like that. Now, when I first met him, he was a little timid. Back in the 90s, he was a little timid. He was a little timid. He made it through. But now all these years later, here he come 10, 15 years later, I see him again. Oh, man. He just smoothed them rough edges out. Wasn't nothing timid about him. It was whatever. He was with whatever. But he wasn't disrespectful. He didn't go out his way to bother nobody. But boy, look here. You wasn't going to bother him neither. And he wasn't part of no gang or none of that. Just a cool white boy that was down for his grits and gravy. Now, I didn't know 19 could fight. I never seen him get into, when I seen him in the 90s, I never seen him get in an argument. I never seen him get in an altercation. None of that. You know, little young white dude, you know what I'm saying? Well, nobody paying attention to him for real. But man, listen, I guess, you know, as you get older, you grow into yourself, you become a different type person or whatever. Man, listen, 19 get into it one day. Out on the yard. I don't know what it was about. He get into it with some black dudes. He get into it with black dudes. Matter of fact, his partner had got into it. His partner had got into it, and he tried to intervene on it and smooth the situation over. By him stepping up trying to intervene and smooth the situation over, black dudes got on his head. Well, what, man? What? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the blacks just not going to respect the white boys in the Alabama prison system. They not going to respect them. You got to earn, you white boy, you better earn your respect. You better get it, especially if you're not an AB or SB. Anyway, the situation bubbled up, troubled up, and flubbled up till they took it inside the blocks. Went inside the block with it. And it continued to get bigger and bigger. To the brothers was pressing 19 little partner. I forget the little white dude name, but they was pressing him to the point to where now, when it went inside the block, 19 tell him, hey, look, hey, man, y'all not finna F with him. Y'all might as well leave him alone. It ain't finna be none of that. It's not. Who you think you are, man? And woo, 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 woo. Now, I had a partner I used to sit down at the table with all the time. We used to call him Black Panther. We called him Black Panther because his name was T'Challa. T-Chala, T'Challa. And that was the Black Panthers in the Marvel comic book. That was his name, T'Challa. This was my partner, the Black Panther. This was his real name. So anyway, boom. He ran a table. Now, a table is when dudes might set up all the stuff that you might need from the canteen on their table. And then, you know, little odds and ends that the canteen might not sell, he might have it. You can come trade and barter and do stuff right there. That's how he made his money. You might have a pack of top, which gonna get you 5 items. You hungry. You know, he got all the soups and cookies and zing, zing, wing, wing, wang, wang, the bing, bings. He got all that on his table right there. It's called a table. So here it is. You come with your top, bang, get you 5 items. You can go off, make you something to eat. Now, of course, the reason why, you get the tops is because you sell them. Dudes will come with the real money. You know what I'm saying? They got themselves, boom, they come in with the green dots, when the green dots was jumping back then, or they might send you the money, or however they go, the transaction is gonna take place. Now, a pack of tops in the prison might cost $2.50. But now when you buy it on the land, it's $5. So now you done sold 5, 10, 50, 20. You sold 5 pack of tops. If you'd have bought 5 pack of tops on the store, 5, 10, 12, you would have spent $12.50. But now when you buy them off the land, off the ground, you $25. Hey, it's a hustle. You're making money hand over fist. So anyway, I'm sitting there with my partner, Black Panther, man. And we hear the ruckus and maruckus going on the tier. So we sitting there talking. I'm like, dang, I wonder what this about, homie. He's like, man, I don't know. Now, we used to all call some of us called Black Panther. Some of us called him Charlie. Old man Charlie. You know what I'm saying? Charlie! Oh, Charlie, where you at, man? You know what I'm saying? Charlie! That was my partner. He looked out for me, man, royally. In fact, man, Charlie was out of Detroit. He was off the east side of Detroit, man. He went home 1 week after me. I went home this Monday. Charlie went home the following Monday, man. But anyway, so we sitting there kicking it, talking. He's like, man, check this out. We looking, you know what I'm saying? Remember I tell you, prison ain't number the fishbowl. Everybody looking. So what had happened, 19 had went in his cell. Boom. So now, his partner, the white dude, was still on the tier talking to another white dude. Boom. And so the brothers came up. Two of the brothers came up. Wow. Well, 2 brothers pulled up on him. And they checked, they getting at the white dude. Wham. So now here it is. One of the dudes hauled off and fired. Man, I'm talking about slapped the white boy. I'm talking about slapped him all the way back to the Wizard of Oz. Boom! Man, when he fired his head up, the other white boy ran. Pew! But now they standing on the tier right in front of 19's cell. When he slapped the white boy and the other white boy ran all the commotion, 19 come out the cell. Boom, man, what's going on, man? What? He see his partner holding his head, and he look at the black dude, man, whoa. They go to passing words. So, man, the two brothers, man, they go to run up on 19. Man, let me show you something. I seen a show get put on that night. I seen a real live Barnum and Bailey 3-ring circus show get put on that night. We was at vaudeville. Man, when they rushed 19, man, 19 jumped back and D'd up, boy, and started letting them loose. Boom, bam, boom, bam, bam, boom, 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 bam, boom, bam, bam, boom. Boy, I'm slapping Charlie on the arm. I'm like, whoa, Charlie, look. Whoa. Man, listen, the first 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. He dropped the first black dude. Boom. The other black dude stepped over him and he running up on 19. 19, man, I'm talking about 19 giving it to him. Boom, bang, boom, boom, bang. And grabbed him. When he grabbed him, he slung him this way. The only reason why he don't take him up over the rail and throw him all the way down to the first floor, because the black dude grabbed the rail. When he grabbed it with his hand and he hooked it with his other foot. Boom. Man, but 19 came. When he seen he couldn't throw him over the rail, he cocked back and boom, boom, bam. Bam. Black dude fall back. By this time, the other black dude getting up, but another brother run up. And he go to giving it to 19. Boop, bap, bam. Man, 19 backed up and he go to giving it back. Boop, bop, bam, boop, bop, bam. Man, everybody watching. Ooh, look at this. So now it's 3 of them and the one white dude. 19. Boop, bop. Man, listen, when I tell you 19 put on a show, this white boy put on a show. I'm looking. I'm like, dang. I'm telling Charlie, I'm like, boy, look at this. I'm like, boy, that white boy bumping. Man, boop, boop, bop, bop, bam. He dropped another one of the brothers and it's just 2. Boop, bop, bam. So now one of the brothers jumped back. One of them got dropped again, and the other one got back, and the other one standing there. They squared off. They squared off. So now 19, he come and he go down the stairs. He like, come on down, come on the floor. He want to get off the top tier. Come on up, come down on the floor. So they come down the stairs. They follow 19 down the stairs. Whoo, whoo. And they at the back of the dorm. They at the back where they can get down again. So now they down there, they talking. I can't really hear what they saying, but now they going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. So I'm seeing all the hand gestures and man, but you know, and you know, man, hey, man, but look, you know, that type get down. So they going at it, they talking it out or whatever. So at the end, man, 19, he back up. You know, they passed a few more words, I guess, but the words wasn't violent words. The words was getting understanding. So 19 just spin and go back up the stairs. When he go back up the stairs, he get his partner, the one that got slapped. He didn't even help him. The one got slapped didn't even try to help him. Not at all. Man, listen, he get his partner. They go back in the cell. They go back in the cell and close the door. Boom. They go back in the cell and close the door. Boom. So I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, huh. The three black dudes, they go across the hallway. They go all the way back over there across the hallway to the other side. So I'm like, they going to get some knives. They finna kill this white boy. Shh. Man, I didn't see now one of them brothers till the next day. Well, however they squashed it, however it turned out, whatever agreement they came to, they went on and squashed. Man, I'm sweating like a big dog. Boy, summertime coming, y'all. Look at that, I'm sweating. But anyway, I guess they came to agreement. They squashed it out. I don't know if it was because the other little white dude owed some money. Now, later on down the line, I heard that that's what it was. The one that got slapped, the white boy got slapped, he owed them some money, and he didn't have it. They was going to do whatever they was going to do with him, but 19 wasn't going for it. But I heard what 19 had told him that he was going to pay him. Well, let him catch store, and he was going to pay him. I believe that's why they just went on and went over there across the hall and let 19 go back to his cell. But god dang, y'all let the white boy put y'all in a blender. Someday, just because they white don't mean they can't fight. You know, not all white boys is busters. But anyway, it ended like that. Whatever else might have happened behind it, I didn't see nothing else happen behind it. But yeah, man, that's the story of 19. Boy, 19, one of the hardest fight white boys I ever ran across in the Alabama prison system, boy. That boy was putting him, hey, boy, look, hey, he, you know what I'm saying? I fight, so I know somebody else who can fight. I know the hand move, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, he wasn't out there, just swinging and, no, it wasn't none of that. No, it wasn't none of that. That white boy D'd up, was putting them together like they supposed to be put together, y'all. But anyway, man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5'3". I represent the gangsters, homie. I'm out. Peace.